Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome back to City Skylines, where we are building the most profitable city possible. And last time, we got oil online, along with cargo trains. So our industry area is looking pretty good. Except now we have so much industry that we don't have enough population and we need more labor. Also, I was looking into some things and there's apparently a city hall, which will make importing goods cheaper, i.e. making us more money, and then a central bank, which makes us profit more off of exports. And I want these, along with citizens. So you know what? We're gonna build our city's main downtown core today. The main question though is where? And really it all depends on where resources are. And we got a bunch of farmland here, which would be nice to use, but I'm not like ride or die for it. We have a ton of farmland here too, which is kind of out of the way and nice. What about ore and stone? We have some ore and coal and whatever over there. And then, well, we have a bunch of oil there. So yeah, that's all gonna be an industrial zone. Which means we're gonna build our downtown core of our city right in here. We have a highway right there, highway right here, can make a highway entrance right there, and boom. Big, giant city. So let's do it. We'll get the welfare office, which we will absolutely not use, City Hall, and the central bank unlocked. And now for the road layout. Well, yeah, we have the highway entrance here, and then we have a highway that goes nowhere here. So yeah, we're gonna put a giant interchange around here most likely. Just have to make some parallel roads and see if it works out though. And then, yeah, that looks pretty good. But now since this is our downtown core, I wanna make it look a little funky. We're gonna have a huge main curved road going through the entire space. So something like this, that will then go directly to there. As for other main roads, over in the rest of our city, we have this big, what is this, 4-lane road? Yeah. So that will continue its way down. Or actually, no, let's go crazy. This is going right over this way, directly into the main road. We'll just make that a big ol' roundabout. There we go. Hey, yeah, that's a interesting shape that I'll definitely adjust, but it's definitely in line with what I'm thinking. Speaking of other main roads though, this isn't really a main road, but guess what? It's about to be. We'll just bring that all the way through here. And since we have this random road over this way, well, sure. Just bring it over that way, connect it up to there, and those look like decent main roads to have around. And after an extreme amount of tinkering, I'd say this is pretty good. So I adjusted things just to make the zoning squares as good as I could make them, so when we make all the buildings pop up, they look all right. We have two cool districts. We have a district over here, we can call it like the Bay District, and then we can have a super hyper dense city center area over here. No man, for the life of me, I was trying to build an ocean quay here. Like if you put the elevation step up to like 1.25 meters, it makes building these quay walls a lot easier. And I can make like these little short main streets here, but oh, it's gonna look so, or even worse when you're trying to build a curve and then it's like, actually, we're not gonna build a quay here. And it's like, yeah, whole mess. You know, when I have more patience, maybe I'll try to add that in. But for the meantime, we're gonna throw in like a walking path so people can just walk by the ocean and enjoy the view. But before we do anything more here, we gotta check out those new buildings. We unlocked the welfare office, City Hall, and Central Bank. So City Hall is definitely the most important. And where do we want this? How big is it? Oh no, no, it's like the perfect size to go in here aside from that one road. Kind of looks kind of meh though. Maybe it's because this has upgrades? Yeah, let's assume it has upgrades and it'll look much better later on. So I don't know, we could put it over here. That's all right. We could put it over here. That's, I really like that. It's both centered and right at the edge of this little inlet here. Ah man, I hate this, is that the grass is different when it's trimmed and when it's just on the ground here. Like, this difference bugs me a lot. Apparently though, there's gonna be modding and stuff to this game soon, which can adjust those problems. So hey, maybe it'll be fixed later. And what kind of upgrades can we get here? We can get a city court. Increases the effectiveness of the local court system, turning the crime rate down. Sure, just find everyone guilty. Easy. And city planning offices. Helps lower the cost of improving zoned buildings. That is awesome. Yeah, we want high-level buildings everywhere, please. Oh, and look at how much that adds on. It looks like a proper city hall and not just like a sandbox. I can live with that. Oh God, oh, it's so bad back here. No, there will be hope in the future to fix that. Let's just move on and build the central bank. Probably the most important building, if not one of the most important buildings in the game. Like less costs, more profit? Yes, please. Hey, but this thing looks awesome. It is an exact model of the US Federal Reserve building. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, and you know what? I like this area for it too. It's just I don't want to build it here because that's too close to a main road. So how about this? We'll build a big old plaza right in here to break up the space a bit. Then we'll build the Federal Reserve building. Perfect. Oh yeah, this is my favorite building in the game. By a margin actually. Okay, City Hall. Federal Reserve building, central bank done. No upgrades for this. Unfortunate. Well, that's okay. I like how it looks, and it'll profit for itself very soon. Last thing, at least with this building, is since it has a beautiful center point, I want there to be a boulevard going right down the street from it. Yeah, it messes up all the zoning squares, but that looks too cool, especially when we add on all the trees to the sides. Yeah, bud. Fantastic. So that's all well and good, but since we have our city empty right now, I wonder if there are any other mission critical buildings we need inside it. We definitely need a hospital somewhere. Actually, probably like just straight up here. There we go, it's right next to the main intersection in the whole city. Then we'll for sure need a ton of elementary schools, high schools, and the whole 9 yards there. But wait, there's a research tab. Research facilities help in utilizing natural resources and aid advanced levels, blah, blah. Who cares? Natural resource improvement? Are you saying more oil? That's what I'm reading. Geological Research Center. Helps discover larger underground deposits of ore and oil? Yes, I would love that. There's nothing more in the world I'd want. Oh my gosh, yeah. Whoa. 200% more ore and oil citywide, plus graduation chance stuff? That is the bee's knees. Hopefully the building doesn't look like turbo trash. I don't know. It's kind of like it tries to go for like the wooden modern theme, but then it also kind of looks like a warehouse garage. I don't know. And you know what? I don't care. Just find me more ore and oil and I'm happy. Oh wait, but I don't think it finds new resources. It just increases the amount per resource you found. So yeah, basic services after that then, I suppose. So I'll have to do a little bit more road work and we're ready to go. So I filled out this area a lot more just so we could have some extra housing, whatnot. Figured out the difficult intersections here and there, and yeah, they look kind of weird. But I'm hoping that if I just do the road signs properly, then they won't be too crazy. Like for example, with this one-way street, I made it so there's no left turning here, so we don't have cars on the 6-lane street just like cutting off 3-hour lanes of traffic to go this way. Now they're gonna have to wait till one of the huge roundabouts at A or B. Then I left a lot of this space empty because we need the big schools. Like we're gonna have to have a college, right? We need these things freaking everywhere. Then we'll build an elementary school across the street, and then do a little bit more road work. And check this out. This road lines up directly in front of the college. It was like it was spaced out to be. But it'd be really nice to have like a giant park in here. Wait a second, I think there are actually giant parks in the game. Yeah, large sports parks and tourist attractions. We got an American football field, soccer field, and a pool. So then how about this? We'll put a soccer field somewhere like here. Sure. It'd be nice also to have another park in here. Or, wait a second, a cemetery. We need a cemetery. That's practically the same thing as a park. And we can line that up with the other street down this way. You know what? Let's go all in. This is our like big cemetery for the city. Let's build the whole 9 yards. Build like the mausoleums and the whatevers and all the bonuses. So it's the best place to rest in the West. If you have a lot of money. I don't want to leave my American football fans hanging though. So we're gonna build an American football field too. And I guess like we have the highway entrance thing here. And sports stadiums are loud and maybe they'll actually attract a lot of people from out of town. So let's build the field here. Did that just fit perfectly? Oh, it did. Sometimes it's all meant to be. As for the rest of the city, it was kind of more of the same, just trying to get in more parking lots because it's gonna be busy around here. And we wanna charge people out the wazoo. Then we needed more high schools and elementary schools, as you always do. And I built another post office just in the back corner there. Oh, and a skate park and a basketball court underneath the highway for all the cool kids. And also because they're gonna be so young, they probably can't vote and won't complain about the giant new recycling plant right next door. Get wrecked, school kids. No, I'm kidding. Look, here's a dog park. See, now everything's better, right? Right. Oh, actually, no. Even better than a dog park. I know, crazy. Is this building I built over here. It's a server farm. So something I haven't really talked about a lot is that there are telecom services in the game. So I've been building these radio masts kind of all over the place so people could have internet and Wi-Fi and what have you. But then this server farm is practically like the radio mast, except it has a way bigger radius. Plus the network capacity is out the wazoo. And also it fit really well beside the technical university here. Okay, cool. So that is all the streets and parks and everything I think we need. So let's start doing some zoning. Oh, but wait! Public transportation. I haven't even thought about that. I should have done that first. Whoopsies. Yeah, we have trains going around most of the city to deliver people from A to B. But I guess we don't really need a train station here, because all of these citizens, if they want to go to work, well, the highway is right there, and boom, the industrial district is right next door. So what do we do then? Trams? The trams probably won't work in the inner city here, just because of the traffic cacophony it's about to turn into. So plan C? Subway? I'm thinking we get a subway. So underground trains, let's do it. And see how we can make this system work. So we need a subway yard? What? Oh, what? It's massive. Oh man, okay, well, what do we do with this? Dreamworld, I'd love to just throw it in the industrial area, but then we'd have to have a subway track that goes all the way over to there. I don't know. Can we hook up the subway line to a train line? No, doesn't want to do that. Can we upgrade this to take a subway thing? Oh, we can. We can make the train stations have a subway stop, but the tracks kind of just do their thing. They're train tracks and subway tracks. They're totally different. Well, that's a bit of a problem then. I guess we have the other option where we just go and buy these tiles. We already looked at all the resources over on the other side of the island here. So this is all gonna be industry. So if we build a subway yard over here, it's not like we're interrupting all too much, eh? Bring out like a temporary measurement road, build the subway yard, just, I don't know, like there. Then we'll move it around as need be. More importantly though, subway stations. We have an overground subway station, which actually looks really cool. Then we have underground subway stations, which we'll be using throughout the city. And these are, what? They're tiny. They take up less room than a dog park. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. So okay, this is what the plan is then. We'll build subway stations all around the city, connecting up all of the different districts. Then eventually, the subway tracks will go up this way, and we have a train station here that will then connect with the subway interface. And that kind of gives us the perfect system. So people can take the train to this train station, and if they want to go to the inner city, there's a subway track that leads on in, passes by the technical university right here, goes deeper into the city, and then people can get out right here, right in the middle of what will be a huge residential block. This then goes down to City Hall in the central area here. over to the posh district, the football field, and yeah, back up and around. And with that complete, along with some of the other small improvements I've made, we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get the zoning done. Let's watch this place come to life. So like I just mentioned, I want this area to have super tall skyscrapers, like the big one. Got a subway station there, perfect. You know what? No, this whole block, whole thing, super tall skyscrapers. Look at that crane. I'm happy to see we're not paying for safety regulations around here. Then with these skyscrapers, we have to be careful with how we place them. We don't want them blocking the view of the ocean. So we'll put like another one over here. Another one kind of back here, more inner city. And we'll block off most of that. And a couple more towers just strewn about. Oh, look at that bad boy. What an ugly gray thing. It's perfect for our city. We're about to get a couple more. Look at the size of these things. Well, we'll let them do their thing. Let's focus on the rest of what we want to do. And we want to have lots of mixed housing. So the main highway entrance is here. So this street is going to be very, very busy. In fact, you know what? Let's save ourselves a headache. Let's make this a 4-lane road. That should help things out a lot. Ooh, and look at the giant skyscrapers. What a depressing sight. This giant thing. Oh man, you're coming into the city, you just see that. It's like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a really sad place. That's good, that's what I'm after. The city isn't about fun, it's about making money, baby. Speaking of, let's get the mixed use going on in there. Honestly, all of this is gonna be mixed use. And then among all these super tall skyscrapers, we'll just have medium density housing until we get to this subway station, which absolutely is gonna have high density commercial right next door to it. Yeah, that's coming together. Oh my God, no. It's just like I mentioned, it's like you should really plan out where you're gonna have your super tall skyscrapers or else this is gonna happen. Imagine, you're on the top floor penthouse of one of these buildings and you look into your neighbor's house like all the time. Yeah, no, I don't think so actually. How about this? We'll build a couple more super tall skyscrapers right at the very front, which will, I guess, block a couple people's views. But I suppose it could be for like the politicians or business people. All right, jumping around a bit more. Let's look for the subway station. There it is. Zone some more high density commercial around it. And some low density in kind of the weirder spaces. There's even some office zone demand. So yeah, let's make some super tall office buildings. Where is the central bank? Like here? Yeah, let's put a couple office buildings back this way. Oh my God. Let's put the tallest office building ever right next to the central bank. Okay, and then the building beside, well, that is the worst thing ever. It's just a giant flat wall. All of the windows can't see all the production area, which is on fire. Okay, you know what? Just don't look that way. Never mind. They had the right idea. Okay, that kind of fits into the city too. It's like all the towers kind of make their way back here. Overall, it's coming together, slowly but surely. Probably add in a couple more super talls every so often as demand wants it. And then zoning policies. I made this entire area its own district called Central. Very boring, I know. But look, we're in a city where the other districts are called like Worker Subunit 2 and 1 and whatever. So hey, it's just how it is around here. Roadside parking, ridiculously expensive too. And we could also make this a gated community. So the people in the central area don't have to deal with the worker subunit types. Yeah, I think we want that a lot. Also, it'll help with traffic tremendously. Because there's gonna be a lot of traffic that's gonna try and go from this highway down the main street into this intersection and then all over the place. And we don't want that to happen. Though it seems traffic is inevitable no matter what. Where are people going though? This way? I think some of them are just trying to turn around and then enter the city this way. Well, isn't that interesting? Well, easy solution. I just got rid of the entrance. Now, all the service buildings and stuff like this are just chilling here, but they still get their road that goes deeper into the city this way. Plus, I made an extra highway entrance kind of far away from the city proper, so all the garbage trucks can go across the big bridge here and deliver trash to incinerators. It would have been a lot easier if I just left that recycling plant here, but unfortunately it caused a bunch of smog to go this way, and then a bunch of people are getting poisoned, and I was like, okay, poisoned people can't work, this isn't worth the money. So I guess it would be kind of nice if this was like a park or something, eh? Oh wait, no, fibbed. Parking lot is what I meant. And I'm actually not being mean this time. The people wanted the parking lot. And then I can have public transit, bring them deeper into town, over to a subway station. Not only is it a boost for the city, but I can make more money off of parking fees. But I unironically do need more parking in the city because things have developed. And the parking situation ain't looking good, Chief. It's actually pretty intense. With the extreme roadside parking fee, people obviously try to park underground or wherever, whenever they can. In fact, this one's overloaded. I had to even unlock this thing. It's an automated parking building, and it's already full. Yeah, it's been a bit of a dilemma. But now with the extra parking over here, people can just chill, then take the bus, go over back into the main town, and go to wherever they need to go. And to add to the mix, next to the parking lots, trains, and highways, added in some cheap row housing. But also, we'll give them a dog park. And look at this, the parking lots are filling right up. Like it was all part of the plan, and the plan is working, wowee. Oh, no way. The game put in a bunch of gas stations right here for all of the cars. And as for the rest of the city, well, it has really come together here. But we are nowhere near done, nor will we be for a long time. Because as our city grows and develops, I'm sure things will change very, very quickly. But that's gonna be all for now, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, remember to subscribe. And until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.